Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to This Georgia Clay. So in this week's vlog, you will see the full transformation of Leah's room. We are both in love with it. I think it came out better than what we anticipated. Actually, I keep saying that it came out better than what we anticipated. I knew it was gonna look good, and here it is, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get in the vlog. Alright guys, so welcome back. So if you haven't checked out the last two previous vlogs, you will want to check those out. So we're starting my daughter's room, Leah, our youngest one, and with this room it was a complete makeover. We started off with just blank walls. There was no paint, no color, anything in this room, just a complete blank canvas. So it really allowed us to kind of revamp things and think about, making this room a little bit different than the rest of the house. So with this, I'm just painting the top, installing her artwork, and then also putting up a sign for her. And then also with this project, we did partner with a company called WALLPLANKS, and they provide an efficient light. So it is a work light, and at some point we did have to turn off the electrical, so that way we can take off the light switches and get around with the shiplap and make sure everything was safe. With this, it was a big bright light. It has 3 panels there. It allowed us to work in late into the evening, and we also used it at a client's house of ours as well when we were working on her fireplace, and it really came in handy. It's lightweight and portable. It allows us to take it with us to different job sites, because sometimes we do get to a site, sometimes we still work a full-time job, so sometimes we can work pretty late, and just depending on the client, they don't really mind if we're working into the night, especially when they live like an hour and a half away from us. It really helps out, so that light really helped. So if you guys are interested in your own work light, we'll go ahead and put a link in the description so you guys can go ahead and save on that, but it's really affordable. Alright, so this is what we started off with. So with Leah's room, I know that I wanted a dresser for her, but as you guys know, to get any type of white dresser or a nice, sturdy dresser, not anything that's made with like a veneer or plywood or anything like that, because that girl will mess that thing up. So I wanted something that was like a solid wood and durable. So Matt was able to find this on Facebook Marketplace. Again, it was only 20 bucks. I couldn't believe it. And we actually got it from a company. It was called Junk. I think it's Junk Busters or something like that. But they actually remove junk from people's homes. So you just call them and they'll come and get anything that you don't want. And they were actually selling this dresser, so we bought it directly from them. So with the dresser, we're just taking off the handles, because I knew the handles just wouldn't work. They're a little bit dated and just don't really go with my style. Now those handles could be repurposed somewhere else, but we ultimately just went ahead and chucked them. So you see me here just taking off some of the coating on the wood, or the dresser had like a slick finish to it. So I just wanted to buff that down a little bit, so that way when I went ahead and added the shellac primer, that it would be good to go. So I'm just adding the primer there once everything was cleaned up and I finished sanding. This process, I now start at 4 in the morning, so I think I was doing this at 6 a.m., taking Leah to the bus stop, all kind of things. So mind my hair and everything, because girl, in the morning that early, I'm not looking pretty for anyone. So I'm just going ahead and priming everything. I didn't have a roller. You would want to use a roller typically for this, because it would not show any brush marks or anything like that, but I just didn't have one, so I used what was on hand. So yeah, so once I went ahead and applied that, then it was ready to paint. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, put you in that spotlight. So now it was ready for paint, and I went ahead and used our sprayer. So with Wagner, I'm very grateful for this tool because we've used it quite a few times. So it makes painting anything a lot easier than using a roller or brush. and it saves time as well. So I went ahead and put on a first light coat, the same color that's on the top of Leah's walls. It's called Intense White by Benjamin Moore. So I used that as well on the dresser, and I just gave it a really nice coat, and then I went back in. I think we did a total of 3 light coats for the full dresser, and it really came out really nice.
I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
So here you just see Matt going back in, putting the final touches on there, and yeah, it's almost ready. So we went ahead and put a protective cover on it. So I used Rust-Oleum, a satin finish enamel acrylic on there. Next time I would go ahead and roll it with a polyurethane rather than using that spray. I felt like the spray would just, you know, some areas would be missed, but for the most part it worked really good, but I just prefer to brush it on or roll on the polyurethane next time. Okay, so now I know where my back injury came from, because Your girl has been messed up ever since I helped Matt bring in that dang dresser. I'm telling you, that thing was a beast. So yeah, right now we're just putting together Leah's bed. If you saw last week's vlog, you saw that there was like a gray headboard behind her bed that when I was sitting down. And we decided, like, at first I was going to just have a headboard and her adjustable base, and that was it. But then the more I looked at it, it just didn't look finished. It just didn't look right, especially because her bed is a full-size bed, so it really didn't do anything for the room. I wanted to go ahead and get her a real bed, so we just ordered this one. It came pretty quick. I'll have the information in the description because I can't think of it off the top of my head exactly what bed that this is, but it was pretty affordable. I think I only spent like $350 on it, and it came within a week from FedEx. And actually, no, it came from UPS, and they delivered at a neighbor's home. And I'm so grateful for my neighbor because he actually came to our house and told us that, hey, I have your bed. But it was pretty heavy, so Matt went over there and helped him and brought it back to our home. But yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, clearly the wrong address, but I'm glad that my neighbor brought it to me. Okay, so I ordered these letters on Amazon for Leah's name, and of course I thought that I could just, eyeball it, put it up there and see how it would go. Here goes Matt with that dang level and made me put each letter on top of the level to make sure that it was perfect. One day I will let him, hopefully I can get him on my side and say, hey babe, it's okay, let's just do it this way and we don't need a level. Let's just let it run. And another little fun thing I wanted to mention about this project is a lot of this stuff like we worked on while Leah was at school. So it was exciting to see her reaction each day when she would come home and she would see something change just a little bit. But actually this day when we were putting all the final touches on the room, she didn't even know about her bed. We did that while she was at school. She didn't know about her name. I didn't tell her that I was going to order her a name or anything like that. She originally had LED lights in her room, and we had to take them off the bottom of the baseboard where she had them because of the shiplap, and so I wanted to make sure that I got that back for her, but didn't necessarily want LED lights going around the entire room, because I'm telling you, those things make the kids' rooms look like a circus attraction from the outside of the house. Like when I'm pulling up, it's like Halloween mansion all the time. But anyways, I didn't want that particular look, so I thought this was a good compromise, that she could have the LED lights where she can change different mood in her room, but it's actually her name, so it's functional because that's the look I was going for, but also meets her needs as well because that's really something that she wanted. absolutely adore this beautiful pink little oriental rug that I got for her. It's actually a 5x8. I got it from Wayfair. It was about 75 bucks, I believe. Again, everything will be linked on my LTK page, so you guys can shop it as well. But I just love it. I feel like it just brought the room together. It encompassed, you know, the colors in her comforter as well as in her bedding, and it's so beautiful. I really, really love it, and it's super soft. And so I just figured, you know, sometimes when she wants to lay on the floor in her room that she can, and it'll just be somewhere she can just relax. So since Leah has to sleep in the room tonight, it's only fitting to give her an okay view of the room before everything is finally done. So we do have a few things to get finished, but for the most part, it's pretty much done, Leah. So are you ready to see?
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Right, go ahead and open your door.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's the side.
What does that say? Your name?
Yeah.
And guess what? It's got a remote so you can change all the colors and everything. So I thought it was a good compromise to your LED lights. So you love it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time coming.
Pretty.
You love the rug and everything.
Yeah, when we first got the rug, I saw that. I was like, that doesn't look plush. It's so pretty.
I'm glad you like it. So we still have to finish up her dresser. These drawers here are in the garage, but we need smaller handles, so we're waiting for those to come on Saturday so we can finish it up. But let's go ahead and get back into it. I need to put some artwork on the wall and we'll be done. So when I originally ordered the handles, I thought they were all the same, but actually the top 5 drawers had 2-inch handles, and then the other ones are 5 inches. So it actually kind of helped to break up all of the handles, you know, make it look a little less redundant. And so, yeah, it worked out, but it just came, you know, we had to wait 2 more days for Amazon to deliver them, but I am an Amazon girl. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments what you guys think of Leah's transformation of her room. I absolutely love her room. I just sometimes come in here and just stand in here because I feel like her room was truly made from love, because it was just a room that I knew what I wanted before we moved in, and I made sure to stick to the ideal, and it just took time, you know, to get everything started and the kids' rooms completed, but we did make sure at least they had beds to sleep on. But this room just was truly something that came from my heart, and I really wanted to make sure that my baby had something beautiful to come home to every day and to go to sleep, and I just love it. So I love being in her space. She absolutely loves it. She made her first little video to send to her friend of her room, and it's so cute. So maybe we'll be able to input a little bit of that.
This is my new room. I love that little picture. This dresser used to be brown. And then I got a rug, and then I got new bedding. I got Baby Yoda right there. I got a light. I got lights that says my name, and I got a new headboard. And then over here we have a blush wall with flowers, a sign that says begin each day with a grateful heart, and then flowers all around. And then we have shiplap on the rest of the walls. And then, yeah, if I didn't say, I got a rug, and it's so soft. And, yeah, we got Baby Yoda. Say hi.
So we got the bed online. So I found this bed and upholstered this gray bed that I wanted. It kind of reminds me of the bed in our room because of the tuffet look here, and then also we kept with her other headboard that she had originally with beaded look as well, and just a gray one. This one is a shade darker than what she previously had, but is now a full and a actual bed frame. We did keep her what is this, motorized what is it called? We did keep her adjustable base only because we spent so much on it that we wanted to make sure that we utilize it. So I felt like it was a good compromise to actually have a bed frame but keep the base in there, and she still uses it, so it worked out. And then her name here, I got that from Amazon. Again, everything that is in her room, if I can find it, I will link it on my LTK page, and we'll have a link for everything in the description, so make sure you check that out now. So I did get these from Amazon. They are LED lights, so they can be changed. This is a blush look here, which I absolutely love. I always tell her keep the letters in the blush, but she likes to cycle through the different colors. And then I just added another flower here as well. I just felt like it just needed something to tie in this wall and this wall as well, and just to make the name pop even more. So I just added another flower here. And then again, that sign there we got from Ross some time ago. So we have this one, and it was gonna go somewhere else in the house, but I feel like it absolutely fits in this room. And Leah, if anyone knows her, she's just such an awesome little girl. She just is so motherly, and so that just fits with her very well. Her bedding as well, I got it from Ross as well. I think it's Rachel, I forgot the name of it, Rachel something. But again, if I can remember, I'll go ahead and link it down, and so is her throw as well. The bedding here is kind of, the more it's in here, it looks like more of a peach color rather than pink, so I'm still on the lookout for that. Online it looked pink, but obviously now I'm looking at it, it looks a little bit more peach. I did get that from Target as well. Her bed is a full set, it's a full bed, and yeah. If you guys remember this dresser here, I was so worried about it at first when Matt showed it to me. I was like, oh, it's brown, like I guess I couldn't envision it. And then I thought about it, like, okay, let's try it out. But it came out so freaking good. It's actually an Ethan Allen dresser that someone had, and we got it on Facebook Marketplace for only 20 bucks. This sucker is heavy. Like, it took us like our back. I think that's why my back was hurting, because also I'm pulling this dresser. I think that might be the reason why my back is hurting. It's pulling the dresser now that I think about it, because it has been hurting since we moved the dresser in. So anyway, so this thing is massive, but it's absolutely beautiful. And we use the same paint color that's on the wall here. So it's intense white, and then we just sprayed it and painted it. These these pools are just like they are in my kitchen. So we bought them in here, and I felt like they were beautiful in here as well. So I'll link those too. This picture I got from a collaboration that I will share next week, but it is with Decenio. And I will have a link for a code, a discount in next week's vlog. But I did get that here, and I absolutely love it. If you guys saw last week's vlog, you'll know that there was a photo that I said that was kind of gave me the inspiration for the room, but the frame around it does not go with the styling of the room, and I felt like this one fit it more. This is a white oak frame, again, that I got from Decenio as well, and I just feel like the photo is just beautiful. It's gray, it's got some white undertones too, and then the pink door, and just ties everything all together. So again, please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you guys next week. We'll be in my son's room. So bye guys.